motivational, inspirational tip. Now, Vivi and I we have 5 tips, and we are going to do 2, and one we're going to do together, okay? And the very first one is, and I believe that's me. All right, you guys read along here with me. I want you to think total health. Focusing on being thin may initially create results. However, this focus is what typically creates yo-yo dieters. Yo-yo dieters mean all the diets that come out, the fads of diets. That's a psychological downfall because it's a temporary solution. What you want to do is a lifestyle change of eating. Okay, how many has been on diets? Come on, help me. Okay, and what happens after the diet? After you reach something bigger than that was before? Yes, exactly. And you're weighing yourself every second, every minute, and then you give up. So that's what they call a yo-yo diet. Or people who rob themselves of many calories and nutrients in order to lose weight. For example, I'm trying to think of this diet when you cane syrup or maple syrup and water and lemon or something. You're going to kill yourself. But just think about it. There's no nutrients or anything, calories. You can't live on those types of diets. Yeah, okay, you can't do that. Okay, in order to lose weight, succeed briefly, but then rebound due to having too many restrictions, as I just said. To stay motivated in your effort to lose weight, focus on being healthy instead. So the number that you should try to reach for losing weight is the weight where you feel the comfortable. When you, first of all, you don't lose a lot of weight just like that. You lose inches. That skirt that you have in the back, in the closet, everybody here with me? And you say, I'm not giving this away. If you're anybody like me, I like to give away. If I don't wear it for a season or a year, I want to give it to somebody that way they can use it. Well, there's certain clothes I'm not going to do that because I'm going to get into that skirt or those pair of pants or put on that bathing suit. Okay? So you can strive for that. All right? All right, Vivian, you're up next. Okay.
I just want to piggyback on what Pamela said. Visual inspiration. If you weigh less at one time, find pictures of yourself. And this is what, put these pictures in places you see all the time. These can certainly be your weight loss inspiration. When you want to achieve something, one of the ways to encourage yourself is to visualize your success. This is also true for weight loss. Imagine yourself losing the weight, but this is what I do. And my husband and my daughter always know. When they walk into my closet and they see a special outfit out there hanging right in front of everything, they know, and I haven't worn it in like maybe a year. Oh gosh, she's trying to lose weight again. I do that. That's the way I visualize, and we all have that great outfit that you look absolutely great in. Everybody tells you, oh, where'd you get that? It's beautiful. And you feel really good when you put it on because it fit nice and it fits right. And somehow when we ease out of that, and we don't feel so good because now we're overweight, you know, we're not where we want to be. But just imagine how you feel when you go on that diet to see that outfit hanging there. You can't avoid it because it's there as soon as you walk in the closet. And you motivate yourself and you lose the weight. And imagine how you feel when you put that outfit on again. You're like, oh gosh, I'm 25 again, you know, it's great. So that is a visual motivation that I always use. I never buy a larger size, never. I will squeeze into my clothing until I'm about to burst. I look like the Hulk, you know, my clothing. Because when you buy a larger size, you're now giving up. You've given up. You're like, this is comfortable. And the next thing, when you gain another 5 pounds, oh, this is too tight now. I'm going to buy a larger size. And you know, you look back a year or two, and you've purchased 10 sizes larger. And you say, where did that come from? So I teach my daughter that as well. You never ever buy a larger size. Okay, you may want one outfit for emergency that's one size larger, but just one. You don't go out and get a whole wardrobe because you've given into the weight gain. You feel like you're failing because now you're doing what you didn't want to do. So the visual, it works, trust me. And I do it all the time. Hang up that outfit and do that. It works.
Okay. Tip number 3. That's you're good. Love your current self.
Love your current self. Embrace your present mind and body. If you consistently focus on the negative, you will lose the motivation you need to move forward. You may not be in perfect shape, but you may still have wonderful talents, a loving personality, and a willingness to be a better person every day. You will never find peace with your body, even if you lose weight or a few pounds initially wanted, because of the negative thoughts. And that happens to a lot of people. And that's what happens to people basically when they become bulimic and so forth, because even though they've reached that goal that they want to reach, their mind is still telling them that you're not good enough, it's not enough, you failed. So always, no matter what size you are, always, always, I don't care if you're 600 pounds, always love yourself and have a positive attitude. I can do all things, okay? And just love yourself. And remember that no matter what anybody else says, you know your inner body, you know your inner strength, you know your inner heart. And you tell them, no, I can do this. Watch me. You naysayers, I can do this. So, and when you do, when you finally reach your goal as being healthy and losing the weight or coming down to whatever size, like Pamela said, what makes you feel good? Because what weight may be good for Denise, it's not good for me, not good for my bones.
Different body types.
Different body types. And someone can be really big and still be very healthy.
Exactly.
Because they work out, they just happen to be big, they're genes. So always love you first,
Exactly.
okay?
And I'm just going to piggyback on that and make a suggestion. How many of you ever stood in your mirror, nude, and look at yourself? And I mean really look at yourself. I don't mean peep. Because I had to do it for myself. Just really look at yourself from the top of your head down to the sole of your feet and just say, I really love me.
Mm-hmm.
Try it. Just say, I really love me. I'm so grateful to get up this morning and I love every nook and cranny and I can do something about it.
That's right.
Okay, because I have the strength. I can walk, I can see, I can do all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So you can change that. But first you have to love it. I love this bulge right here. I'm going to get rid of it, but I love it right now. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you have to do. You have to really do that, and you'd be surprised how many people have never done that.
That's true.
You really have to love. We're so busy loving everybody. Love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're better able to love somebody. You'd be surprised how much more love that you get. When you lose 5 pounds, like when I put this on, I said, oh, like this. I said, Vivian, look at me. Yeah, I love my husband more. You know? All right, you finished this?
Yes, I'm finished. You can move on.
Okay. This is my part here. I'm gonna boogie your weight away.
That's right.
Music can make you feel better. And I have music guys, don't think that I am not ready. We are gonna boogie in a little while, okay? Music can make you feel better, especially during the times that you are down or feeling disgusted, okay? And want to give up. Put your favorite music on, okay? Music can help you lose weight in many ways by using music to accompany your exercises, which will accelerate your weight loss efforts. And I'm going to show you some simple steps in a little while, all right? Now, if you like dancing, then you can use music as a tool for losing more weight. Music can actually help you become motivated and keep your spirit and willpower high.
Yes.
All right? If you prefer, you can also watch your favorite television shows by exercising. I just put that in there for those of you that like to watch. But watch something that's moving, that motivates you. Okay? And this is our last tip here. Motivational, inspirational tip number 5. You are worth it. Do you
That's
notice
right.
how we put you? Finally, you should realize that the main reason
Everybody.
you want to lose weight is you.
Mm-hmm.
Not for your husband, not for your children, not for your high school reunion.
That's right.
It's for you, because you feel better. You can move. When you lose weight, you can move. You can do all kinds of things. You want to do it for you. You're making this effort because you want to look and feel better. Just like Celeste, she said she hadn't seen me in quite a while. She said, oh girl, you look good, you lost weight. Oh my goodness, I could go and fly. That is fantastic, you know? Any successes from this process are for doing good and no one else. You are doing something for yourself because you deserve it and because you can do it. I know that you can. Despite the problems that you may find in the way, you should never give up. The problems should give you more power to continue until the end. Okay? What do we like to do also is, maybe you guys can save your questions or suggestions or whatever to the end, because we're going to have a question and answer period, okay?
I told them we were going to have a test.
Oh, no, don't tell them. Okay. We decided to do a picture of how to relieve stress. Now, I've given many workshops on anxiety reduction and stress relief. But decided, Vivian actually gave me the idea for this healthy tree, and then I'm going to show you another kind of tree. So, a healthy, stress-free tree bearing good fruit with healthy roots. You see that tree? It's an apple tree. Roots of youth, everything. So I want you to picture yourself as a healthy tree. Okay? Bearing good fruits. The roots are eating a good nutritional diet, exercising, and creating a peaceful environment. A peaceful environment is extremely important.
Yes, it is.
All of you that work, I'm going to teach you something in a few seconds that will help you if you work on a job and it's very stressful, to help you with some of those stressors that you have, okay? If your home is in disarray, you need to create a peaceful environment. Most of the women here, most of the time, we run the homes. So it's up to you to create a peaceful environment with your husband, your children, and so on. You can do that. If you ever notice, when you are in good harmony and feeling good, everybody in the house.
That's right.
You determine that. You are the one for that. So a peaceful environment is very, very important. When you are have a good nutritional diet, that means, and we're going to talk about the foods, okay? Then those roots are good. Then you're going to produce a good tree. You're not going to be overweight. You're not going to be stressed out. You're not going to have any of those things. You're not going to have diabetes and so I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, you see the good tree, right? Now that's what an unhealthy tree looks like.
Due to stress.
And that's due to stress. Can lead to what? Diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, hair loss. It's a big one for women and men.
It is.
Imbalanced hormones. I'm 54 years old. I meet so many women. A lot of women come to us, they're completely stressed out. Their hormones are not balanced and just so on and so on. That plays a huge, huge role in you having stress.
Yes.
So I recommend that everybody that haven't had your hormone levels tested, you need to do that. Weight gain. You're unhappy, so you eat. You know, in my younger days, well, right now, when if I get too stressed, I try not to do that because I know what to do for myself. But I won't eat. But some people will eat.
Yeah.
You understand? Some stresses make people want to eat. Heart disease. 1 in 3 women can die from heart disease
Yes.
in America. Now that's according to the American Red Cross. American Heart Association. Now that's really something to think about because we work and we don't go, but you know, we look up these statistics and things, and that is really something. You know, heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, and that transcends any color lines now. Diabetes in the South, that used to be they used to have a lot of heart attacks, but now they're talking about diabetes. Millions of people having diabetes. You can't be, millions of people are not born with diabetes.
No.
So that comes from what we eat. You know, oh, I was born with diabetes. Anytime a child was born from diabetes, it came from the mother and the father. Okay. That's just a fact. Strokes. How many young people are having strokes?
Yes.
30
Yes.
years old, 35.
Many.
They have strokes and dying.
Yes.
they're not just having strokes, or they're having strokes in their wheelchair, wheelbound. This is terrible. Stress and bad food. Migraine headaches. Raise your hand about headaches. I know everybody in here is having headaches. Okay, and stress can cause those types of headaches. Yeah? And eventually death. Because some of those there, you can die from that. So just envision that healthy tree. Okay? And so right now, close those windows. What I'm going to do is take you on an imaginary journey. This is a stress relief technique. And first I'm going to teach you how to breathe. And we're going to do some more breathing exercises later on. But I'm going to teach you how to breathe. Right now, I don't want nobody to be guarded. I want your hands down. Sit back, push them chairs back. Push them back. I'm going to teach you this. You will be able to use this technique anytime you're stressed. I don't care where you are, if you're at home, at work, whatever. Okay? I need you to place your hands like such. Just like this. Very, very comfortable. Just like that. That, yeah. Feels good? Cheers in that bad ball. Okay. Now I'm going to teach you a couple of breathing, one breathing exercise right now. And then I'm going to put music on, and I'm going to turn out the lights. I have to curl on this. Okay. They can hear my voice, all right? I have to turn out the lights because I need to take them on the journey, all right? So I want you to breathe in your nose for 4 counts. First of all, let me just say this. If anyone has any type of heart problems or anything like that, you need to only do what you can. I don't want you to feel lightheaded or anything like that, but I'm going to teach you this breathing right now. And I'm going to teach you another type of breathing to actually bring down your cholesterol and your blood pressure. But this one here is just so that you can relax and we can go on the journey, okay? So I need you to breathe in 4 on 4 counts. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and blow out on 8. So watch me. And I need you to make the noise. You understand? Right. So on the count of 4, I want you to do that. We're going to do maybe 4 or 5 of those a set, or maybe 4 or 5. Okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. 2, 3, 4. Blow out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As much as you can. In. 2, 3, 4. Blow out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 2, 4. Blow out. 2. Again. Blow it out. Keep doing that, dear. I want you to close your eyes right now. Stay in that position. You can stop breathing for a little bit, but keep your eyes closed, okay? Concentrate on the sound of my voice. And I have the little music in the background. I need you to keep your eyes closed. work today. Some of us had good days, a good day, and some of us have not. We've had stressors. So we want to get rid of that. We're not thinking about our husbands or our children or a dog or anybody. This is about me right now. You want to say to yourself, I really, really love me. Going back to the top of your head. Just feel the release, the pressure. Starting at the top of your head, and then you're going to travel down to your eyes and relax your eyes. These beautiful eyes that take us and let us see how to go to and fro. Oh, just give them a break. Just keep them closed and relax with them. Relax our nose, penetrating our nose now. We're traveling also to our mouth. Relax. And now, those broad shoulders. Relax them. Very tense, but you need to just relax. Bring them down. Just let them down. It's all right. Yes. Okay. Then we're traveling down to our arms. Relaxing our arms. Just penetrating every area that I tell you to go to. Just think about that one particular area. And we're going down to our hands. Just relax them. We do so much with them. And we're traveling down to our thighs. Relaxing every part of them. And your knees. And your legs. They take you to and from this. They are like your best friend. And then those feet. Oh, goodness. You should be feeling really good by now. Relax. So now, you are going to create a place where you can go to anytime you feel like it, no matter where you are. Concentrate on my voice. We're at the Edison Library right now. And you're going to lift up through the roof of this building. Traveling through the sky. And you're going to create a road. Any type of road that you can think of. It could be a road that leads to the beach. It could be a road that has greenery and trees. You need to create something that you're going to travel this road many, many, many times. So you need to create that as you're going. And you're walking, some of you skipping. You're skipping, you're walking, you're relaxed, you have on the most comfortable outfit. And now you're in a large opening. It could be the beach, the ocean. It could be some place where you've been before, but it has to be extremely peaceful because you're creating this. So you need to create that horizon. Sun coming up, whatever you like. Don't spend a whole lot of time now, but this is a place you're going to visit often. So now you need to envision the type of house, whether it's a hut, an open house with no windows on the beach, or you're in the woods. Just give you a few seconds to determine the kind of house you like. Color. Now you've created, I want you to create a door. walking through the door now. And in the door, you're going to create a room or some rooms. One of your special rooms could be a big bay window or window. You just lay down and you're just looking and you can see the sea. Something that's very, very peaceful. Have your favorite lamp, maybe a bowl of fruit, some of your favorite healthy foods, healthy comfort foods, and you just enjoy yourself. Goodness. Truly enjoy yourself. I'm just going to let you visit there for a few seconds. So now that you've created, I know some of us have added some more things in there. But I want you to just make sure that it's kind of complete, okay? So you're getting up now. Going to walk towards the door. Or if you was playing out there on the beach, it's time to walk towards the road that you created. And you're walking past, you're walking down the road you created. And you're walking slow because you don't really want to leave, but you remember this place, you're going to always go back to this place. Okay. And you are coming back and you're going through the sky right now. Coming through the roof of Edison Public Library. And you're back in your seats right now. And you can open up your eyes whenever you feel. All right, I'm putting the lights back on, guys.
Picnic, summertime's coming, oh my gosh, holiday, so you're going to eat. I mean, again, being realistic, there are certain foods that you may not eat every day, but you want dessert, right? Or you want that big steak or whatever it is. But when I weigh myself, and if I see that I'm 2 pounds over, that sends me a signal. Get back on track. And that's what I do. And that's when I get back on track. So, but it depends. Everybody's different. Now, I need the scale. Pamela doesn't need the scale. And me too. I can tell by my clothing how it fits if I've gained weight.
And remember water. A lot of times we don't move. We're going to cover water. But water is a lot. That's why when moving, when weighing yourself, a lot of times you weigh in water. You understand what I'm saying? Even if you had a big steak, you have water that you haven't moved, it's not the steak. A lot of times it's the water gain that you've done.
Yes.
You know, that type of thing, because that makes a huge difference. All right, go ahead, Mindy.
I'm going to do some very simple stretching exercises that you can do every day, and you can even do it while you're sitting down, while you're at work. And one of the things, and when Pamela talked about the knees and the leg, right? When you're at work and you're sitting, or even watching TV, just constantly, and you're not walking, just constantly flex your leg, and I do it too, like a count of like 200 each leg, a count of 200, and just while you commercial, whatever, a count of 200, count of 200.
While you at work?
Yeah, and that's excellent. Just saying, you'll be surprised how the ones who have knee problems, you'll be surprised how your knees will start to feel better. It will feel good. And when you're sitting, Pamela has the weights, but you can just do it this way. Up and down in the chair while you're watching TV, or anywhere, it's just something to keep your body moving. And you can do it like this, you can do sideways 5 times, and you can do one with the shoulders, that I love. The shoulder thing is really great. Do that for a couple of times until you feel really good. And hug yourself like this. This is stretching your
Yeah.
arms back here, your
Right,
back.
come on, guys, it's
You know,
not,
yes.
you're here to do these things, so when you get home, you know how to do them.
Yeah, stretch.
You can't read that piece of paper, just stretch. Oh,
Yeah,
I love this so much.
You know?
That's what you
That's
do.
so much.
Yes.
And also, and for another stress release that I find that is when you do for your neck. You know, sometimes your neck just gets cramped. If you were to take your hand, just take your left hand, take your right hand, and just lightly do like this.
Lightly,
Lightly.
because you have to take a shower
Yeah.
when you go
And
home.
then
Do
you
that, seriously.
you count to say about 20. You
Mm-hmm.
know, 20, and then you let it down. Easy, your hand come down.
Right.
And you go up, you do the other side like this, and just very lightly tilt it.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Okay? And you let your hand down, and then you may want to do a little, turn your head just a little. Rotate your head
Just a little bit, because tomorrow, guys, I'm
Just a
telling
little.
you.
Okay? And then
Done
you
that.
feel better, you feel better.
Mhm.
Now, for the advanced ladies, us men that are here, I do some other things. I do some stretching. I'm going to show up now.
What,
I
Matt?
have one that I do every day. I like to do this stretching for a couple of minutes, and then I do to the other leg, and it's really great, like this. It does, it feels
Oh, that's
really
good.
good,
I'm
and it's
gonna
balanced.
incorporate that.
This is for balance.
Look at that.
This is for balance. A lot of senior people fall, break the leg, hurt the hip, they have no balance. But if you would, now, if you're going to do this, you have to start out at home and hold on to
A chair?
a chair or a table, and like, stretch like this, you know, something like, well, I'm used to it, it's easy. But for you, you would start off low, very slow and very
Yeah,
low.
that's good.
And also, this is my favorite one. When I'm stressed, when I used to go to the gym, but like Pamela, I don't go anymore, because I figured going to the gym is not going to make me continue to stay healthy. I need to do this at home, in the privacy of my house, in any type of weather.
Yes.
That's when I started doing. But this is my favorite one. When I put now, all of you may not be able to do this. Your condition. Everybody can't do this because of your condition. So if you can't do it, you may want to be able to hold your head up.
I need y'all to stand up and try
Your
to
back
straighten.
arch, and just hold your head
Come
up.
on.
Pick one of these up, and you know, you can
$5
jump,
at Walmart. $5.
you can jump with them like this. Yeah, fun. Jumping. Now, today was the first day that I actually tried
This is really good.
So should I try the head first?
Come on, one more time. Come on, come on. Oh, yeah. Cheer on, cheer on, cheer on.
Okay. Earlier I got the head going. Okay, I'm gonna try it now here. But then once you start doing this, it becomes so much fun and energy and a lot of do like something.
It's for the waves.
Everybody
Put it like that. That's your waves going like that.
One more time. That wasn't good enough.
Stephanie, can you come and do it for us? Come on, guys. You're the one that turned me on. Come on up here. Come on. Y'all give us a big hand. Come on up. Come on, Stephanie. Come on.
I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, you can do it, Stephanie.
We got some little ones in here.
We're all friends now. Come on.
I'm not as good as you are.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Just do it.
it's good.
It's all right. I haven't done that in a while.
All right. Come on,
Don't
Stephanie.
laugh at me,
Go
okay?
now.
You got it.
There are some, if you look at your hand, I have some chair exercises that you guys can try. Okay? I actually got that pamphlet, and I have some knee exercises in here too. When I had gone for physical therapy, you guys do knee exercises, and I still do them. They're very, very good. So you can take those with you. And if you notice, the chair exercises you and work.
It's black. It's Stephanie. It's in black and white.
It's in black and white. It's in black and white.
Black and white.
It's in black and white.
And this is good if you think you have arthritis, you should still do it or not? Which one?
Well, first of all, you know when you go to the doctor, you know what they tell you, right?
No.
Exercise.
Right, they do.
For arthritis. Oh, yes, these are very safe.
Yeah, because my husband has knee problems.
Yes, 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 they're very safe for that. Okay, we've covered all of that. Okay, we're gonna move on. All right, now we're gonna talk about food.
Food. Me?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump in though too.
Yes.
Okay.
I want you to pay close attention to the healthy eating habits for life. And you'll see that certain foods that we should have every day. We should have grain, we should have fruits, we should also have nuts, we should have poultry, fish, and water intake, no caffeine. And I want to get back to the meats, okay? Well, caffeine, it pulls the moisture out of your bones. Right, Al? Right, Pamela?
Yes, and it gives you high blood pressure as well.
And all that stuff. But I'm gonna go to the meats. You notice there we have protein and what we say hormone-free poultry, meats, and fish. That's very, very important. The reason I say that is because nowadays our food is being ingested with growth hormone.
Yes.
The growth hormone is wreaking havoc on our bodies, especially females. For men, not so bad, but females. And it's wreaking havoc on our female reproduction organs, okay? And I don't know, I keep up with this stuff. And even with your fish now, I used to say fish, okay, if I didn't get organic, that's okay. But now, the FDA said it's okay for the companies now to give the salmon growth hormones.
Yes.
Now, they don't know what's going to happen to the consumers in the near future. But see, they want to build it, well, not build it, but they want to grow them faster, get them to the market faster, sell them faster, to feed the people.
That's where you have your farm fish.
Yeah, so,
Farm raised.
but no, yes, farm raised, the ones that are farm raised, that's what they do. When you see farm raised, that's what they're giving them growth hormone. But when you go to the stores and if you look on your labels and you see where it says all natural
And wild.
wild
Wild.
all natural, wild,
Yes,
wild range.
that's the one
That
that you
means
buy.
that they're natural, no pesticides, no
One second,
hormones.
Vivian, I'm sorry.
I just read an article today, it was actually on a website that described the difference between wild and wild caught. Where wild, it has to say wild, because wild caught fish, they could be at one point in their lives farm raised,
Gotcha.
put into the wild
Yes.
and then caught.
Thank you for that tip.
Yeah.
Y'all write that
Okay.
down.
Wow.
Remember that.
Wow.
That's very important. It has to say just wild.
And I want to just
Not wild
elaborate a little bit
It's
on that
wild.
about the hormones and what it does to your body. A couple of years back, I grew tumors all in my uterus area. And the doctors, didn't know where it was coming from, but I knew it had to be the food that I was eating because I was going away with my husband and I wanted to lose weight faster, so I ate chicken every day at the same restaurant. And when I went to my doctor, because I said, what is this bubble? She said, oh my gosh, you have a little fibroid now, it's huge. So she said, I want to give you a complete hysterectomy. I would not do it. I said, give me 3 months. I do it naturally. I said, I believe in God. I believe He's a healer. I said, I'll do it in 3 months. And in 3 months, so I took some herbs, some natural herbs. And I just want to say I get all my herbs from Pamela.
Merchants of the
and
world.
Have it. Merchants of the world, 100% organic. They're great. Took some herbs. In 3 months, I got away from all the chicken. I just ate, I call it a grass diet, but vegetables, beans. And within 3 months, they dissolved down to nothing without having a hysterectomy. When I went back, my doctor said, you're a miracle. What did you do? I said, I changed my diet, and I took this herb, red clover. She wrote it all down. She's like, I can't believe this. Go to the hospital and get a sonogram. Same thing. And to this day, I am, no tumors or any of that stuff. But that's why I became a naturalist when I realized that it was the food and what they were putting into our foods. So, yes.
Can I ask you something? Not too long ago, there was a seminar here, and the doctor that gave it said iodine is one of the best things that you can take.
Yes.
That's what my husband was
Iodine,
saying.
calcium, he was thumbs down on. But iodine, that was a big thing. He said over in Japan, They eat a lot of, what do you call that green, comes from the ocean?
Seaweed?
Kelp.
Seaweed.
Kelp and seaweed.
I'm gonna let my husband answer that. We do a big thing on iodine. Oh, will you just briefly touch on the different types of iodine?
Do you want me to say now?
Yes, can you just do that for me, please?
Ladies,
Absolutely right, and make sure y'all take notes. This is very important to take the notes on.
I'm gonna nab it in you when you get up here.
Yeah, come on up.
Let me nab it in the bud for you, as the old saying. I'm gonna tell you something. Now, what my company does, we do great things. And I'm not a hard seller whatever I do. And I'm gonna say this to you. March 9th, I'm 67. My blood pressure still 110/69. I'm perfect whatever I do. Now, the reason with the iodine is this. There's different nurtures, different trees, maternal side, that's your mother's side about this situation, not your father's side, your mother's side. You have to find out what part of the tree comes from part of the world. You got Pacific kelp, ladder whack. You got Irish moss in the Gulf of Mexico, freshwater seaweed. You got Atlantic coast. Atlantic kelp is from Florida to New England. We talk about Eastern Europe, Island moss. And that's how you gotta look at it, because I can always be real fast for you. We can grow grass today on water, concrete, dirt, wood. That's all grass. It looks beautiful. But you can't take the grass and the water and put it on the concrete. It's not gonna work. That's how you nurture it into yourself. That's where you gotta stay on your grandmother's side. So that's the iodine. He's right. He's right about the iodine, because the problem that all you women have, I hate to jump on y'all about
Don't
this.
jump on us so badly, honey. Keep it down.
It's
I learned a lot from
it's
him.
about weight situation. It's your thyroid, underactive.
That's what the iodine.
You got the wrong iodine.
That's
You're
what we
taking all
said.
these supplements. All these doctors around the world, all you're taking all these supplements. And I'm gonna tell you, you wouldn't even have this here problem. When you was young and go dancing, every 2 or 3 weeks, every time you get out, you was slim as a trimp.
That's right.
Y'all always be slim as a trimp.
100 pounds.
You know, you don't have the energy no more. You get underactive. So can I finish?
Yeah.
I finished y'all about the iodine.
Whoa.
But the iodine is really the truth. But the thing is about iodine, don't get out in the water, in the shark water without a cage. Take the right iodine, because if not, the sharks gonna eat you up.
Exactly. So let me just go over, I'm gonna do the 4 iodines for you.
Good.
That's what you want me to do.
Which one's the
All right, because you know, it's a lot that comes out of it. All right. Atlantic kelp. Okay? This is the one on the, just think about the body of water that your parents come from, is from the maternal side. Okay? So Atlantic, if your parents, I'm from North Carolina, so I use Atlantic kelp as my natural iodine. Stephanie is from Jamaica. She uses Irish moss for the Caribbean. Europe, Icelandic moss.
Icelandic moss, Icelandic, yeah.
Okay, and then we have the bladderwrack, that's from the west coast. And where else? Pacific
South
Ocean.
America.
Now that's that easy.
Oh, it just depends on where you're from. where your parents are from.
Exactly. Now you wanna know why? Because just think about it. And think about the water that they drink and so on, so just think about it, if you just think about it. Okay, but that's what you use, that's what the body reacts to, because that's what your parents are. Yes.
Okay, what did you say about Europe? Because my heritage was from Europe, but my mother was born here in the United States.
But your mother came from somewhere, we call them, we're trying to go all back as far as
So
you
I
can.
didn't know where Europe
Yeah, that's what she said.
Icelandic moss.
I see it.
Okay, I got a question. So,
Mhm. Yes.
so my mother was from Georgia and my father's from New Jersey.
You're doing your mother's side, maternal, means mother's side, mother, grandmother, great grandmama, so on and so on. Give of life.
So what kind would they tell me? What kind would I think?
Your mother, it would be, what is that, but with the Gulf of Mexico, I don't know, and Georgia.
Georgia? Is it in the Gulf of Mexico side, or is it on the Atlantic
You
side?
have to find out. because you might have to do an Irish moss, right?
Because she's in that
Right.
Gulf of Mexico.
Right, but if you're on the
You
other
know,
side, then you
fresh
can let it
water.
count with me.
Well, let me explain y'all, is that you have to look at the situation because your body weight is between 70 and 85%, that's your water.
Water intake.
Your blood is 2/3 water. You have to know the right iodine adapts into that water. That's what it is. So you gotta find out where your grandmother is. On that, wherever she's from, if she's on that Gulf side, that's Irish moss. If she's on the other side of Georgia, it's Atlantic kelp.
So
Okay.
what about Alabama? Near Atlantic City.
Alabama's Irish moss.
Yeah, that's the Gulf.
In the Gulf.
So that's in the Gulf. Now you guys need to go and get a map
Atlanta,
now, right?
near Atlanta, near Atlanta, Georgia.
On the Atlantic side, Atlantic
I need to look on the map now.
But near Butler, it's a small town, Butler.
You gave me go to the map. But some
like an
world,
hour
we have
from
a
there.
globe, you know.
But on the north
Yes,
side.
okay.
I don't know.
Okay, now that makes it because the thyroid is what, ladies? Angela? Okay, it's the motor for the body.
Yes.
When that is underactive, overactive, everything is off, everything.
Well, can't they tell that, you know, the
Yeah.
doctor can tell you right away, you have thyroid?
Yes, you can go, well, let me tell you what I found out.
Okay, you go ahead.
Let me just,
Mr. Harriet.
I wanna nip it in the bud for y'all about that. Now, let me tell you something. It's always in the swab. You take your swab, you tell them where your family from. They're gonna tell you right around the world because the Germans was the one that did it a long time ago. People don't study German physicians. If Mary, Tom, and John and Susie had a baby and they go in the office and they're wop, 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 they tell Tom and Jerry, get on out of here. Come here, Tom. Come on with me. That show it now, y'all know. It's always in the swab.
you can find, just like Ancestry.com, you know, they have that where you can find out where you're from, even if you were adopted or something, because that happens to people. You know, they don't know where they're from, so they can actually find out from their DNA.
Would it hurt you if you're taking synthroids?
Well, you can't do medicine and herbs together, never.
Yeah.
You don't want to overtax your body.
Yeah, no.
You have to make a conscious decision whether you are going to do one or the other. And, you know, we encourage you to do as much research as you want to. Make sure you go to a reputable company such as ours. Somebody that knows something for over 25 years, close to 50. Of experience and things like that. You can't just be out there and go nilly-willy and just, anybody that says, oh, I can do this, you need to really check it out.
You mentioned that if kids don't have enough thyroid, they don't grow.
That's right. So that's why you can check the thyroid, but I just want to tell you, when you're going for the test, if you think you have a thyroid point, because when they test you on your thyroid, this is from experience, okay, and research. If your thyroid doesn't go to the, when they test it and it doesn't come to the rate, you could have a thyroid that's not working properly, and they don't catch you on the test. So ask for a sonogram. I did it. So if I thought I had a thyroid problem and they said, no, you don't have a blood test, but I'm a veteran, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, I go to the VA and I take every kind of expensive test I can. All right, and I went and had that done. I needed to make sure, because leaving it untreated. I have a sister-in-law that she only has 20% of her heart is working because of her thyroid. I'm not going out like that.
Yeah.
So you have to be the advocate for your own body. You hear me? A doctor is supposed to, is good, love doctors and so on for your test, but it's your body. You know, make them work for you.
Okay. All right, we're gonna wrap it up with, I just wanna tell you about, some people say, well, I don't know how much food to eat when you go out or what you put in your food, because it all comes down to size portion, right? Okay? And so, the palm of your hand, the palm right here, that is 3 ounces of meat. I'm not talking about the fingers, I'm just talking about the palm. That is 3 ounces of, whether you have poultry, fish, and that's all we are supposed to have, okay? That will put, and for, I'm just gonna touch on a few, because you have it in your bulletin.
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna
inside.
touch on one other one. And a fist is actually the medium or normal size that you should have the fruit. Apples, pear, orange, the fish, the normal size, okay? So we're gonna go into the.
I need to do the water intake. I
Oh,
have
yes,
to
do
that.
the water
Very
intake,
important.
Pamela.
The water intake. How much water should I drink? I drink a lot of water. If you drink too much water, you're gonna run all the electrolytes out your body.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes water to move water. Very simple formula. Wanna write it down? You probably can memorize this. Say I weigh 150 pounds. I divide it by 3. That's 50 ounces of water. Okay, that you're supposed to drink a day. Bottles, they have
3 of them.
3 of these. Okay, a day, and you can do that. Try to drink the water at room temperature. It goes
Yes.
down much faster.
Yes.
If you just can't stand it, you just drink it down. But the more you drink water, the more you're gonna love it, guys. I grew up a sugar hound, just love sugar. Sugar and everything, just love sugar, soda, everything. I just love this water down. It makes you, it quenches the thirst. Nothing else does. Okay, so it's 50 because it goes down faster and actually better for your body. Every time we drink cold water, we kind of like shocking our bodies. Right, but warm,
But I can't drink cold water.
and room temperature, didn't think I could do it. My sister Barbara's the one, she said, try them. And it really works. You can do 50 ounces of water up into half of your body weight. So if it's 150, you do 50 to 75 ounces of water per day. Now that includes teas as well.
Yes.
So you can include that into your water intake because you drink a lot of teas. And I'm going to show you about teas over here. Okay, we told you about the caffeine. When you're taking herbs too, if you decide to do herbal products, caffeine diminishes
What do you think?
the, it really takes away from it. And caffeine is just not good for us guys.
It's the candy though, the caffeine has in the candy, that's my don't.
Okay,
Oh,
you have
no
to,
coffee, no tea.
no caffeine whatsoever.
I know.
You know, and you have to detox yourself. And anytime you want to detox yourself off of caffeine, and I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. We just have so much to share with you.
Yeah, so we gotta.
You know, we're gonna wrap it up, but caffeine, you can do white tea along with feverfew. That will take care of your caffeine headaches. If you decide. Feverfew is an herb, it's a plant. You can use that, actually take a little powder if you like, so drink a tea, I don't really care, along with white tea.
The way you say it.
Yeah.
Okay, that would help. Okay? All right.
Actual size of a stomach. Does anyone know the size of your stomach? The actual size of the stomach? You got it. The actual size of the stomach is the size of everyone's fist. Now, if you have a bigger fist, bigger stomach. So, and the position of the stomach is here. As you see on the diagram, the position is, so imagine that little pouch, and we're trying to put tons and tons of food into that pouch. Think about it. But it does stretch. I mean, we were made that way that the stomach stretches. When they said people stretch their stomach out, it does. And then when you start to take in less food, you'll be amazed how the stomach will actually shrink down to its normal size, and you'll be like, I can't eat anymore. And what's amazing is people, they eat all that food, right? And it's like this, and then they, oh, my stomach ache. It's not, the stomach is here. What is this down here?
Exactly.
The intestines, right? Yeah. So, most people don't know
There's all that
that
food
is
trying to go
the
through the
size.
intestines. That's
Yeah,
exactly.
that is the actual size. So next time you eat, that's what I do sometimes. I said, oh, that looks good, but you know what? And I look at my fist and I'm like, well, how much? Maybe I can do like a third of it. That shouldn't be too bad. But most of us do like 3 or 4 fists.
Exactly.
You know, and that's why we have the
And try some
problems that we
meatless
gain
meals,
weight.
guys. Try it one day for 1 week. Then try it 2 days. Try it 3 days. Then go, maybe I'll just eat meat on the weekend. You'll be surprised, because when your stomach's shrinks, by the time you do your water intake, first of all, you can't put a lot of food in you. Now, let me just
Right.
cover one other thing too, especially for us, for women. We like to snack. I ain't taking it from you or anything. Snack on good stuff. If you just have to get a natural potato chip. You just have to have that sometime. Just do that. Don't take away things from you. You're supposed to do alternatives. Don't just take us a psychological, don't take that from you. In moderation. Because as you shrink your stomach and you start to lose weight, guess what? You're not gonna snack like you used to. With that caffeine candy, you're not even gonna want that because it's gonna instantly give you a headache. See, when you start to feel healthy, your body will throw off. You're not even gonna want that. It's like, oh no, if I have to feel like that, I don't want that then. Because I'm feeling too good. You know, I don't want that. I don't really want that. Try the hummus. Delicious. Oh, I can't eat it.
I'm with you.
I can't. You have whatever your taste. I'm just throwing out some things. You could just try it. You could just try different. Please broaden your horizon. Go to the store and try things. I happen to like hummus. I do it with carrots and celery. I'll do it with a whole grain cracker. I just happen to have. That's a good snack. Nuts.
Very important.
Get the little almond nuts. See, you can feed yourself. We're just so used to having something in our mouths. You understand? And then you can get to a point of maybe fasting.
And
Of 2 hours.
raisins are great to
Yeah.
snack on. And they fill you up.
Cranberries. And they fill you up.
Cranberries,
You know, try, I'm just
blueberries.
giving you, throwing out some things so you can try them. Fast for half a day. You understand what I'm saying? Give the body a rest.
Isn't it good to like eat every like 2 hours? Like you should eat something?
Well, you should eat small meals, small meals 6 times a day. But your biggest meal should be at breakfast and at lunch. And after that, you should eat very, very little.
It depends on the, yeah, it depends on the body. Because
Yes,
by
it
the
depends
time
on the
you
body.
drink water, your water, I have to push this water thing because we don't do it enough. You're not gonna be able to eat every 2 hours.
Right.
Because it fills you
Okay?
up.
Because you're gonna fill you up. So therefore, you're definitely gonna lose weight. And it all depends on your body type as well, too. You know, so that
Right.
every 2 hours, you know, you're not gonna be hungry. By the time you do some teas that I'm gonna teach you about, well, you're gonna have to eat every 2 hours. You're gonna stop eating at least by 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening.
That's when most people should stop. You should stop at 7 o'clock, 7:30, that should be it.
I'm gonna go over the teas.
And after that.
I'm gonna go over the teas now, okay? All right? These are the benefits of teas. And we're gonna finish here because we've got a few more minutes and they will kick us out of here. Okay? The benefit of tea, you see, on the corner, at the left corner at the top, that's your black tea, okay? I have green tea. Over here, black tea is a natural distressor. Buy some black tea and take it to work and be generous.
Generous.
Literally. All the teas are non-caffeinated. But if you give that black tea out to your co-workers, seriously, you will see a change. It instantly helps you to calm down. You drink it hot or cold. Green tea is great, and black tea also contains a number of antioxidants that help the body fight free radicals. And green tea is great for morning, gives you energy, and helps you lose weight. I drink green tea in the morning.
I do too, I drink green tea every day.
Oolong tea is great for weight loss. Oolong tea, you'll make sure you have strong hearts and things like that too. It's great for weight loss. Sometimes I make mix teas together. Okay? White tea, you drink with the meal. Not only helps you with headaches, but you drink with the meal. Y'all need to write this down because I didn't print this out for you. Sarah, can you see it? Okay. White tea you drink with the meal at lunchtime will prevent the fat from sticking to your body. And it also can relieve headaches. Can prevent the fat from sticking with your body. So white tea, you can make it cold. Drink it. With the meal.
So any kind of teas though? I mean,
No.
or you have to get special.
I'm gonna show you some of these, okay? You know, I brought you now. I'm gonna do that visual. Hey, my points are good. The Purity is shrinks fat cells. Now, these are the teas that Dr. Oz advertised on his show. Now, we have over like 200 teas at our show. But we love Dr. Oz. We love Dr. Oz because he teaches you guys how to come to our store so you can be healthy. All right, so white tea, Purity shrinks the fat cells. Now, in the morning, I put the Purity and the green tea together personally. That's what I do. All right, chickweed tea. It removes excess water. Drink in the evening. It's a mild laxative. It's not gonna make you run or anything. but it gets that excess water and salt. A lot of this in here is, guess what? Just water. We bloat because we don't drink too much, so you gotta get it out of here. Okay? And dandelion root, it removes the excess water just as well as the chickweed and salt. And it can lower blood pressure, good for anemia, and will flatten the stomach. And I promise you, it will do that. I started doing it.
Good for that?
Dandelion.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And you can buy them in tea bags, you can buy them in the powder. I actually take the dandelion root and put it in the little powder in mine. That's what I do, but you can buy tea bags as well. And the bilberry tea, it cuts the cravings. And it can improve eyesight. Bilberry. It's in the, and see what I've done. Let me go that first. I forgot about it.
I'm not sure if it's still working. I
Oh.
don't think it's working.
Okay, but what I did was, see, you got the black tea, green tea on the left-hand side. That's the actual oolong tea, that's what it looks like. Then you have the white tea is what it looks like, the pearl tea, and the chickweed, that's the flower, the dandelion root, because you know it's a weed. And then you have the bilberry, which looks like blueberries. Yes,
What is the blue air?
pearl tea,
Yeah,
I call it purity.
purity.
You're right.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, it's a Chinese tea.
Oh, okay.
And it tastes good. Every last one of these teas tastes pretty good. Okay, and I sweeten them with, we have coconut sugar, which is made from the bark of the coconut tree and has a caramel flavor. Tastes delicious. And of course, stevia. Now, we sell the natural stevia in our store, or you can just buy this straight from the supermarket. Stevia is from a plant. It's a natural sweetener. We don't recommend all the other sweeteners. I'm not gonna call them names, but we do not recommend them because they come with other things. Okay? But this is very good. I cook with this as well, you know, and it tastes very good in the dish.
Yeah, that's all, the stevia, that's all I use, that's all we use in my household.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
use
it.
regular sugar anymore, and we also use the coconut
I'm
sugar.
sorry, anyway, did you
We
do
don't-
everything? Okay.
You know, it
Did
tastes great.
everybody get everything down for the benefit of teas? Okay. Where were you? Where were you?
I was slow.
Okay, can you get it from your friend over there? Okay, go, okay, all right. And we want to thank you for coming. We're gonna have a